1, 2, 3, we are live.
So,
Welcome again, everybody, to this other hot live show where we are going to be talking about our journey, how we were very skeptical, and now we are enjoying reaping the benefits from the online space. So, where are all the skeptical people? It is a meeting of skeptical people union. Gather here now. Let's go. So, we are just going to start with introducing ourselves. My name is Prudence, based in England. I'm a mom, I'm a nurse, and I'm also a digital business owner. So we'll move to the next person. Millicent,
My
take the
name is
floor.
Millicent. My name is Millicent. I come from Kenya. I am also a mom. I'm a wife. I'm currently working as a secretary, but my background is in logistics. And I am a proud business owner in the online
Thank you.
space.
Thank you. Sita, over to you there.
Hi. My name is Sita. I'm a mom and I'm based in the UK and I'm a nurse by profession and I'm also a proud online digital business owner.
Mhm.
Thank you so much. And Norbert.
my name is Norbert. You may prefer to call me Soyan, as others will do. And I am a nurse and based in England. I'm also a proud and a successful digital business owner and a mentor. My pleasure to meet
Thank
you
you.
all watching me today and the panel.
Thank you. Over to you, John.
Greetings, world. Originally from Ghana, residing in Pretoria, South Africa, as a technical analyst in the paint industry and a proud digital owner. So excited connecting with you all tonight. Thank you. This evening.
Thank you and welcome to those who are watching already. And we all know, right, that the world is moving towards a direction now. And that direction is a very gray area to a lot of people, and people are heavily skeptical. Skeptical because, as the world is getting difficult, as things are getting difficult, people are using all sorts of means to, gain things from people. Do all sorts of funny things in order to get money, and so the online is that area where it's difficult to even see people. It's difficult to know what is right and what is wrong, and people are heavily skeptical. We were that skeptical before when we were looking for something to do. All of us sitting here, we were really skeptical before, but we said, you know what, we had to go for it because we believed that nothing happens by accident. If we saw, if you are really looking for something, praying to God to give you that thing, and then it comes to you in a way. And if you are something, if you have grace, what they call grace, you'll be able to, your gut feeling will be able to tell you that this is that thing you are looking for. So despite our skepticism then, we still went ahead to give it a try, and here we are today. So we will just talk about this, tell our individual stories, because our journeys are all different. Our stories are, maybe it's all under being afraid of one thing or another, but it is different in one way or another. So we'll just share
Yeah,
our stories
that's
here and just listen if it relates.
That's true. I
Mhm.
think, as Prudence, you rightly say, I think all of us present here, we are the first skeptics because I don't think there is any of us who can say he or she saw this chance and just took action just immediately. I think all of us definitely went through a process of thinking and rethinking. And a bit, even though we did it quick, but we didn't just do it immediately. And this is common to everybody. And all of us present here, we can all acknowledge the fact that when we did finally took that bold step to take action, there was that regret. If you all can look back and tell me if there is any of us here who didn't regret why they had not started earlier. Is there any one of us? I don't think. Everyone, once we went in, we said, how I wish I had started earlier than I did. So some of the reasons are bound. One thing or the other constrained our immediate action. Probably we didn't get contacts like we are giving now to those that have visited our website or have heard about our business model, to be able who can directly contact us, because this is the difference between our model and any other model that had existed, because we have real people that can be contacted. We have contact details that we can reach and verify what we are thinking, because uh, when we do that contact and check out what is going on or what we are talking about, it gives us some sense of reasoning and the rationale to take that decision to get started with this. Because when we see this we are talking about and we jump past it, it's just like guys jumping past a gold mine without attempting to even check a bit or give a look at it to assess what it is. So that is exactly the situation. And last time I was tendering that general apologies for skeptics that they shouldn't be blamed. No one should be blamed because it is just for safeguarding reasons. Because when my wife saw this opportunity before, she took time by herself, did her due diligence, found out about it, and didn't disclose it to me. But of course, if two people are one, so it finally dawned that she had to disclose it to me. And I didn't just say, no with it, stop this. No, I knew that she has some degree of reasoning. Before she thinks about something or takes a decision to even have a look at something, there might be some sense in what she's talking about. So I should rather take a look at, let me have a look at it too. And that is how it happened. And when I took that look at that, I came to confirm with her that this is perfectly something legit and authentic. So let's go for it. And that is how both of us dived into this. And today we have no regrets of taking that
Beautiful.
life-changing decision. So this is how I'm calling on each and everyone who has had the idea, the opportunity to view the discussions that we have, or to have access to be able to just check out on what this is all about, to take that action today, rather than standing on the fence or saying, is it right or is it not right, or is it legit or not? What is the problem in it? It doesn't even take any franc of you, just using your name and your email address to check out what these guys are talking about. Because in other models, business models, you won't even have people that are physically present that you can contact. You won't have. But you are expected to go in, because I know what you are saying. I have to put my name. What are they going to do? What becomes of my name? Again, an email, because the to get access to check out what we are talking about is put a name and an email address in any of the websites displayed to you here. So the skeptics, like we have been, like we know, are thinking that way. My name, what becomes of my name if it turns out to be something different from what I know? my email address. So what becomes of my email? So those are the things that are putting that are putting off skeptics. But we are calling on them to clear that out and just take a look at what this is all about, because we were all in that situation before. And we only came to regret when we started that, had we known this long ago. So we'll be talking about this more. And if I continue till tomorrow, we will not finish. So let me stop for now and I'll come again. Thank you, God, guys.
It's
Okay,
so
thank
true.
you.
It's so true. What Prudence has said and what Sonia said.
Yeah.
We are all skeptics. And even me myself, when I saw this, I could not believe it, because we are getting all these scammers. They are online now, and they get us in so many tricky, different ways. And when I saw this, I questioned myself, how can it be true? How can you run a business online? How can you get paid? So many questions ran into my mind. And I kept going back on that ad, and I went back and went back. And I thought to myself, this cannot be true. How is it true? So I tried to look for the lady that I saw the ad, and I said, how can this be true? Who is she? Where is she from? Because most of the times these days, we only talk to machines. But funny enough, we seem to trust machines than real people. So when I saw this lady, I started texting her. I said, what are you talking about? And she said, this is a business. Just put in your name and email address. And I said, what are you going to do with my details? And she said, I
Exactly.
have nothing to do with your details. Just
Exactly.
put them there for you to see the information. And
Yes.
but still, even with that explanation, I could not believe her. And the next thing I said to her, what are you selling? That was a strange thing. And she just laughed. She said, I'm not selling anything. And I said, but how is it a business if you're not selling anything? Until I did my own due diligence, I registered with my name and email address. When the information started coming up, I thought to myself, what was I really questioning? You know,
That's good.
sometimes you look like a fool when you start questioning without looking at the information. I looked at this information. I watched these webinars that we always invite people to join, and all the information was just there. And the good thing about it, this lady, she spoke in my own language. And I thought to myself, how can she trick me? You know, she cannot trick me. And going through this business, I have gained a lot of skills, something that I've never thought I would do myself, even though I was looking for something and this was not what I was looking for. When I saw it, I jumped on it, and the skepticism, I tried to put it aside. I know it's a natural thing. If you haven't got
Exactly.
skepticism, you're
It's
not
natural.
normal,
It's
because that
natural.
is the thing that protects us. It's
Yes.
being fearful of trying to protect yourself from all these people that
Yeah.
scam people out there. So
Yeah.
you've got to be sure. But here, there is nothing that is hidden, because we are showing our faces, we are showing our names, and
Yep.
everything is there, even our own families. How
Yeah.
can we trick people, putting
That's
our
it.
own families at risk,
Yeah.
putting our professionals at risk? So there isn't anything tricky about this. This is straightforward, it's transparent. I know skepticism is natural. If you are not skeptic to anything that you jump onto, there is something wrong with you. So the only
Yeah.
thing that you can do, you need to try and do your own research before you can start questioning. If there is something that you don't understand about what somebody is inviting you into, then ask questions later when you have done your own research, rather than just to jump into asking questions. Sometimes you don't even know what you are asking, because you haven't checked what it is that they are trying to invite you into.
Yeah.
Skepticism is natural and it's normal reaction. There is nothing wrong with that. But try to avoid using that skepticism to stop you from moving forward. I know we all have got the past that might have put us in a situation because we just jumped into things. But this is something that will take you to another level. So do your own research and start something when you have that clear sort of mind or clear picture of what you're doing. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you.
Um,
Thank
That
you.
is exactly
Amazing.
is it. That is it. So
That's
talking
so
about
cool.
this,
Millicent, do you have something to
yeah,
add?
Yes, I just wanted to add, thank you so much, Sita. That was very elaborate. What I know is that fear and faith cannot exist in the same mind. So it is very natural for us to be fearful when we come across something that is new and we do not know anything about. And but then now when we let the fear overcome us and like paralyze us and can't do anything about it, then that is now dangerous. So we need to step aside and let faith now guide us into the things that we want to achieve. Now, like for me, I was at the time that I came across this, I was actually looking for something. I was looking and I was looking, then came across an ad and tried to do my due diligence by just trying to see, okay, who is this? And tried searching her across all the social media platforms that I could get her. And then, okay, for me, I was not even able to ask her questions, but then I signed up and I thought, okay, after listening to the webinars, I thought, okay, I was invited for a live one, and I said, let me wait for that before I take any next action. And so I waited, and I remember waking up at 3 a.m., watched the webinar, the live webinar, and after watching that, I was quite convinced that these are real people. And so I registered. After registering, then I started asking questions. so,
and getting the
so now
answers.
for me, for me, I jumped in fast, then started asking questions later. I was like, okay, so what did I get myself into? I started asking questions, but then I was like, okay, even if it's not legit, maybe how much have I lost anyway? This is just $149. Let me see what they will do with it. Okay,
That's it.
so yes, but then
Yeah.
now when I was added into this community that had at the time had 50,000 people, I thought, no, this can't be something that is a scam or whatever. So yes, at that point, I was convinced that this is something that people are doing and it's working for other people. So each and every day, I kept, like spending time and just interacting with that group. And I got to know people, other people who are doing the business. And I thought, yeah, this is something that I would love to also try. And I am so happy that I did not let fear paralyze me. And another thing that I actually, just like Norbert said, I regretted, like I thought, why didn't I get this earlier? Yeah, so
That's
so
it.
that was the only
Always
thing
the
that,
case.
It is.
Always the
yeah.
case.
Yeah.
I wish I had seen and started earlier.
Yes,
Yeah.
I wish I had seen this earlier, but then God's time is usually the best time for all of us,
Absolutely.
actually. Yeah, and so I like that we all did our research. Most of the time, somebody says, "No, no, don't try that," and people don't even want to do their own research and
Mm.
find out for themselves whether what the
Mhm.
other people are saying is true or what. Like the thing is, just do your research and find out for yourself.
Mm.
Back to
Yeah, I
you,
think,
Prodi.
So, John.
yeah, it's a matter of being self-disciplined and independent, because another thing is when the research is done through the wrong route. Because, for example, I discovered this business model and try to ask or discuss it with somebody who has had some difficulties or negative one. before, the person will just shut me down.
Same
The
time.
person will just shut me down that, oh, no, this is
Yes.
not, no, this is that thing
True.
again. So
True.
he or she will not just give you time to explain what you are
Yeah.
talking about. He will immediately think about the bad experience that they had had before. So it also depends on whom you discuss and chat about this, because it's all open. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, John, you were about to say.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you all for very, very powerful points you've released. And I think it goes very, very far indeed. I think this point that this topic we're talking about is one of, or the main reason many people don't want to hear anything about the online space, and is depriving people of the life that they can live. And it's really, really sad. You know, I'm in South Africa, and here this online scams are too much. So people end up getting scared, even to go to an ATM to draw money. Someone can just shoulder you, and when he shoulders you, they got something. If you don't take care, all your money is gone. You just need to connect your phone. As soon as there's a sound, you need to block the card. So it's a big thing.
Mhm.
And it's really, really sad, but the big but is that is where the world is going. The world is going online. I was
Exactly.
listening to a car show today that they said, I've known this for some time, but it's hit home again today for me. In Europe, in 2035, all the cars are going electric. Every car has to be electric. And we are just 11 years there. I think 2035 is too long. It's just around the corner here. And back in the day, when there was cassettes and they started introducing CDs, we talked like, oh, won't last. It won't go anywhere. Where are we today? Where are the cassettes? So there are changes that are coming, and we are killing ourselves. And the sad part is we sometimes wait till last minute, and that time might not be good for us. By then, maybe things would have changed, and we will not get all these free opportunities we are getting now. So, guys, this is really legit and real. For me, I'll talk about my experience. When I saw this, I was a student of Bob Proctor for a long time. I wanted to get in, but his fees was too high for me that I couldn't. So as soon as I saw this, in my spirit, I knew that, wow, this is what I wanted. But looking at the other side, I told a colleague of mine, he said, what? They're going to steal your money. Do you know their office? Do you know how to trace them back? In face, you must find. I'm like, wow, wait a minute. I had to cut him off. And then I saw a short video about an eagle that has been caged for a long time. They wanted to release this eagle to the wild. So they took the eagle to a mountain place and opened that box for the eagle to get out. You know, it was like God trying to show me something. As soon as they released the eagle, in a normal situation, the eagle should have just taken off and excited and all that. The eagle was walking right up and down, gazing far and enjoying the sight. And the people were clapping, go, go, go. But the eagle was just showing the feathers here and there, getting excited until he was able to see that this is the place I'm going. That's where he took off. So for me, it's like I saw already that this is what I wanted. And it's like, if I don't take off, I'm going to be where I've always been. You know, I've worked for a company that is 135 years old. It was 1889, and we just been liquidated. People can't believe when you tell people they want to collapse. How can this be? And it's like they owing millions. We owing supplies left, right, center. We and production, we didn't know anything. So if God hadn't prompted me to take this action, today I would have been in big trouble. People have lost their mind. They don't know what to do. They are going to lose their mortgages and a lot of things.
A
They
lot of
didn't
things.
pay our pensions and medical aid, anything. We have not even been paid since February 29 that we closed. So God being so good, He showed me, John, that this is what I want you to do, and it has helped me a lot. So skepticism is there, and it's a normal thing. That as human, when you want to take a step forward, you'll hit the terror barrier. And the twin sister of that is skepticism, and it keeps us from taking action. So,
That's right.
guys, we are real people, we are genuine people, and this is what we want to do. And like Brad Nobel said, with the email, it doesn't even have to be your full name. Only your first name is enough.
True.
And you
Yeah.
can create just any other email just to test.
Yes.
That's what I
Exactly.
did.
Yes,
I just
yes,
Exactly.
just to
yes,
test to see, to put your first it
Exactly.
in, to just see that
Yeah.
at this what these people are talking is true or not, so
Yeah.
that you check
Yeah.
by yourself little by little, and then the
Yeah.
confidence comes that you know that this is real. And for
Mm-hmm.
me also, that 149, it was a little, I'm in Africa, this is quite some amount. It
Yeah.
can buy two brand new tires for my vehicle. So I'm like,
Yeah.
God, but you know what? Let me see. Let me try and see. As soon as I watch the videos and all that, it helped me to gain the confidence to pay the money. And also when they put me in those group, I saw people from Ghana and I
Mm-hmm.
interacted with them, and I saw a whole lot of them. And I'm like, wow, I'm at home.
Yeah.
This is a real deal. So let's do
That's
this. It's doable. This is where the world is going, people.
that is it.
Let's not delay. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
That is it. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. Thank you,
Oh my
John.
God. Thank you so much. It's been amazing information here. Amazing information, guys. Thank you for everybody that has been there watching, commenting. We do really, really appreciate. Yes, as we said, just your first name and any email address to
Mm-hmm.
check it out. And then
Yes.
check it out, take the next step. Sometimes, like we said, if you check it, you have sense. The fact that you are able to operate the internet, come online and see things, you are not just out of here. You have some degree of reasoning. You can be able to see what is good and what is bad. We're not saying that this is for
What is
everybody,
genuine
right?
and what is not
But
genuine?
actually, if it is not for you today, it is certainly going to be for you tomorrow, because this is where the world is moving towards. Okay. So now, we just took our family for lunch this afternoon. We spent close to 200, maybe £250. Okay, what is $149? That is money for lunch out, right?
yes,
Because a lot
Which
of
which
people
is
spend
30
much more
days.
than that for per outing.
mm,
Yes, which is
Yes.
we wish you will come in, get added into our community. That's like the key to
it
open the
is.
door for you to
Just to
enter
Mm,
into
see.
the gold mine
it is.
Yeah.
and see what is happening there with your own eyes. And you have
Yeah.
up to 30 days to see,
To,
make your judgment, and make a decision if you really want
exactly.
to go ahead.
That's
If
right.
you
You want
don't
to
want
Yeah.
go
to go
ahead
ahead,
or you want to
they give back.
jump backward and
Yes,
stay
Yes.
that
where
money.
you have been for the
Yeah,
past 5, 10, 15, or
$149.
20 years.
Exactly.
I think
$149 is
yeah,
money
yeah, I
for
think
go and do
none of us
makeup.
wants to
It's
go
money to
backward.
go for lunch. It's money to go and do your hair. You can postpone that for
Absolutely.
that month, okay? Just to come in and see. Take your eyes, open the door. Open the
Yeah.
door for yourself, because it's only
Yes.
you that can do. We can take you to the door. We can't push you and throw you
No.
inside, okay?
Absolutely.
You've got to open that door
Absolutely.
yourself with
Absolutely.
$149.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay? So we don't
And
want
if
to
you
talk
value
too much,
it,
guys.
yeah.
But
If you value it too much, you can reclaim it
yeah,
within
Yes,
30
you
days.
can. You
And you
can.
would have seen everything that will enable you take that decision to kickstart that journey to a brighter future.
there
If
is goal here. I was
if you
just
look back,
watching. We
I
had
think
a team meeting today. I was just watching one of somebody in our business community. There is goal in this space, guys. This is where it is happening. If you are not here, then you are not,
You
either
missing.
you are here or you are out. There are no two spaces to belong
No.
nowadays. Okay. So thank you so much. We don't want to take too much of your time. This is exactly half an hour, and I guess it's okay for
um,
today. We'll keep coming, keep watching our space. go to any of our pages. We are all live on these various pages. Get in contact just to know more. Give us a call, get in contact,
Yeah.
They say follow who no roads. No be so.
Mm.
So nothing changes if nothing changes. If you want to change,
Nothing.
guys,
Yeah.
you've
No.
got to do
Nothing,
something.
nothing
All right.
changes if you do nothing to change the situation. And guys,
Yes.
there
You
is no
stay where
need.
you are.
Yes, that is the absolute gospel truth. Nothing
Yes.
changes if you do nothing to change the situation where we are today. Yes, that is
Absolutely.
obvious because something needs to be done for that action to take place. So we can't
Millicent,
fold our hands.
that's a message for you, darling.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Get in touch with
Yeah.
us. We are real people. We will help you.
that is it.
Okay.
That
All
is it.
right. Thank you all for watching this video, this live show today. We really do appreciate. Don't be left behind, guys. Be 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 that person in your family that is there to change the entire dynamics of yourself
Absolutely.
and of the generations that will follow you, because
Mhm.
that's how big the potential is in this business. So thank you so much for watching. We look forward
Thank you.
to seeing you on a weekly basis. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you all.
Thank
Thank
you so
you.
much,
Thank you for your
Thank you
everyone.
comments.
so
Thank you
much,
so much.
Bye-bye.
everyone. Thank
It
you.
was
Bye-bye.
appreciate your comments so much.
Thank you.